Hey everyone, it's Roxy from Gravity List. In this quick walkthrough, I'm going to show you how to limit quiz attempts per user using the GP Limit Submissions perk. GP Limit Submissions allows you to control how many times a form can be submitted, whether that's globally, per user, per IP address, or based on specific field values. This is especially useful for quizzes, assessments, competitions, or any scenario where you want to prevent users from submitting multiple attempts. I've already created a simple form called General Knowledge Quiz. This form includes a name field, an email field, and a few quiz questions using radio buttons. It's a straightforward quiz where users can submit their answers once they're done. By default, there's nothing stopping a user from submitting this form multiple times. They could refresh the page and try again as many times as they want. But in most quiz scenarios, you'll want to limit that. For example, allowing only one attempt per user. Now let's set that limit using GP Limit Submissions. First, you'll need to make sure that GP Limit Submissions is installed and active. Then you'll select Limit Submissions from the Settings submenu, and you'll click Add New to add a new limit feed. A limit feed is a group of rules that define who should be limited, how many submissions they're allowed, and over what time period. First, I'll give this feed a name. Let's call it Limit Quiz Settings. Next, I'll set the submission limit to 1. And for the time period, I'll set this to forever, so each user only gets a single attempt. Then we'll need to set a custom message to display when the limit is reached. By default, it's set to the submission limit has been reached for this form. So for this demo, we'll leave it at that. Finally, we'll need to define who the limit applies to. In this case, we want to limit submissions per user. So I'll select user and then each user for this rule group. This ensures the limit applies individually to each logged in user rather than shared across all users. Let's save the setting and preview the form to see how it works. So I'll do a test submission. Select anything. And submit. Now, when I try and take the quiz again, logged in as the same user, you'll see that I'm blocked. We get the message, the submission limit has been reached for this form. So this ensures that each user only gets one attempt. And that's it. With GP Limit Submissions, you can easily control how many times a form can be submitted, whether that's per user, per email, per day, or any combination that you need. If you'd like to learn more about GP Limit Submissions, you can check out our documentation on our website. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our support team. Cheers.